We do a lot of work in the Building Intentional Communities curriculum to help our young people connect to their core values and explore what values are, what they mean to them, and what they look like in practice. One of the activities we'll do today is called Community Values. It's an exercise for young people to reflect on what are the values that are most important to them in creating a sense of community, working together, and that really enable cooperative learning. We as a community could decide on what our collective values are. Do you know what that means?
No.
Our collective values would be, what are the things that are important to all of us as a group? What are some shared values that we have? So what I want you guys to do is turn to the person who's sitting next to you. And so I want you to discuss in your groups, what is something that you think is an important value for everyone in this group to have together? Actually, can I get 2 volunteers? Me! So in this exercise, we'll spread a bunch of value cards around the room, and they will think about what are the values that are most important to them when building community with peers. They'll select values, and then we will work together to filter them down to the top 5 for the whole group.
Thank you.
10 seconds. Pick your values. You got the ones you want? How many? It looks like most of you got it as a pair. Okay, so that's fine. Now each pair join another pair. So you're going to be in a group of either 4 or 5. First you're going to share what you picked and why. And then we're going to, as a group, you're going to rank them from what you think is the most important for this group to practice down to what you think is less important. Got it?
Yes.
All right, let's go. All right, I want one person from each group to come up and tell us what your top 3 values are and why. Teddy, share with us what are the 3 values your team picked.
We picked family, health, and manners.
All right, so tell us what family means to you.
Have a happy family.
Okay, and why is family important in here?
Because if we didn't have family, we would have never been here.
Great. All right, so family is what brings us here, right? Do you all feel like a family in here?
Yes.
So I'm going to go to the next group. And if you have values in your hands that are already up here or they're similar to what's up here, we're going to clump them together. Okay? Health does, huh? Health and health. All right, and then we're going to add cooperation and we're adding achievements.
Loving, courage, and honesty.
Loving, courage, and honesty. All right. Do you think family and loving go together? I would agree. Achievement and courage go together. Great.
Honesty goes with honesty.
Maybe it lives on its own.
Last group. Give me your top 3.
We got responsibility, honesty.
You guys think responsibility is like family?
Creativity
And safety. Okay, good. All right. We are going to pause in our process here. We picked responsibility, friendship, family. Came up a couple times. Being loving, forgiveness, achievement, courage, safety, health, fun, cooperation, manners, honesty, creativity. So of all these values, if you think about both what people presented and what you talked about in your group, we're going to pick 3 that feel like the most important things for this group to focus on in here. Who's got an idea? What do you think would be really important for this group to focus on and why? Yeah. Responsibility? How come? So you can be here on time.
Yeah.
What else is a value? Safety.
You have to be safe so like you don't get ran over by a car.
Family because it's better to be family instead of by yourself.
Family because it's better to be a family than by yourself. Galen. Loving. How come, Galen?
You don't have nobody to love. You're not going to be happy in your life.
Let's imagine that we decide to focus on these 5. What's one thing we would do if we wanted to practice the value of family?
You could invite people to things.
You could invite people to things. If we were gonna practice being loving to one another, what's something we would do?
A lot of things.
Give a hug.
We might give hugs. What else would we do?
Play games together.
Maybe we play some games together. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to, for today, focus on these 5 values: responsibility, family, being loving, and friendship and safety. And we heard a lot of ideas about what that would look like. So we're gonna pause here, and we're gonna take a break. And then after our break, we're gonna come back together to do a couple more games. And I'm gonna see if we can really practice these values in our games. Does that sound right?